It's time for Buck Parade. I'm Matt Drury, and this is a special cutting room floor edition of DoD TV. This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by PSE's ECS, Evolve Cam System. It's Phase 6 on 13, and that means the Bucks are gonna be out in force. Since Mark is tagged out in Iowa and Terry is tagged out in Illinois, it looks like their focus has switched to a little doe management. That also means the Bucks they encounter get the whole free pass. Since there wasn't enough time on 13, here's a little Buck Parade for your viewing pleasure.
Myself and Wade are going out. We don't have any buck tags. We're getting ready to fly to Texas, but first we were gonna start up here. We fly out in a couple of days for Texas, so we're just gonna go out, try to put some meat in the freezer, have some fun, and if we see some bucks, they're gonna get a free pass because they're gonna walk right by. But at the same time, it could be more challenging to get a doe than it is a buck this time of the year. Sometimes those does go into hiding, so we'll see if we can have some luck here at Buck Parade. Fun time of the year. It's trashy. He's out incredibly early. There's our blind. We can't even get into it. He may come back out later. Wow, that's a deer we call Little Trashy. Last year, John Mabry killed a deer we call him Big Trashy, and this deer looks just like him, so we called him Little Trashy. We were slipping down in here. We got a great parking spot, fairly close, but you never get caught behind these weeds. We were gonna slip in, then slip down to that blind, and he was already out there. We got biologic on the west end of the bottom field and a partially cut cornfield. We're just gonna let him ease off a little bit more. Drive down here, get that blind as easily as he walked off. We may see that deer later. We're on a doe mission, but you can tell what time of the year it is. It's definitely the Buck Parade. Where'd the doe and buck go? The buck's over there, the doe's behind our blind. Try to sneak in for a shot on the doe. Yeah, the buck's over there. As we close out the first sit here during Buck Parade, we realized that being late really burned us because we never saw another deer, but Wade and I were just talking about it, and we heard owls hooting, we heard turkeys fighting, we heard coyotes howling, and I said to him, man, I don't know what I'd do if I couldn't hunt every day. We didn't see a deer while we were sitting here, but it was a very relaxing evening, hearing all the sounds of nature and just enjoying the day. And we in the last phase, we were lucky and we killed greatness. And then there was a day when we tracked and recovered and, kind of reorganized everything. So we missed a day of hunting. And it felt good being back out here today, I can tell you that. Even though we didn't see anything, I'd much rather be hunting than anything else. Absolutely love it. Love it. I can't wait until tomorrow morning and all we're doing is doe hunting.
Well, here we are, Phase 6, Buck Parade. We've got a little bit different wind this evening, finally a little bit of northerly breeze, northwest, and we've had southerlies all along. Still warm temperatures. We still yet to put much of a coat or a jacket on, but I will say this, we got a rising moon that's going to be waxing full. They call it a super moon this year. and I think it's been since 1948 or something since we've had this moon. So from what we've seen thus far, even with the warm temperatures, the bucks have been on their feet. They've been dogging does, chasing does. It's been pretty doggone good, surprisingly. We have a different mission at hand. We're still in that doe management mission, trying to balance our numbers. We got Matt Drury coming in this weekend. He and Miranda just had a newborn, a new baby girl. So we're trying to find a shooter for him. So in addition to try and balance the herd and shoot a doe, we're trying to do some MRI, find a buck, find a shooter, see what we can see, and carry that information back, hopefully put him on one when he gets here.
That's definitely what it's all about, getting to sit back, relax, and watch Mother Nature in all her glory. Those bucks better watch out though, because gun season's right around the corner. On 13, you saw Wade harvest a beautiful buck down in Texas. Well, that wasn't the whole story. He had multiple tags, so we're gonna take you on a little journey with another one of his hunts.
Well, it is November, and we're in Texas, tagged out in the Midwest, so we decided to head south. The temperatures are still warm, but we got a bunch of rain last night, so hopefully they'll get on their feet after that front. See if we can get one with the old PSC. We're going into the bull pasture. We had some luck here last year. Hopefully we can have it this year. It's starting to get a little bit light out, but we got some heavy cloud cover. It's November, and we got a PSC in our hand down here in the Lone Star State. Can't beat it. I don't know. Yeah, he's walking away now. Well, that's a good start to the morning. He looked like a young'un. What do you think, 3.5? Maybe 4.5. Yeah, he was just behind all the brush, and he come in on our downwind side, so he might have caught a whiff. That's a good start to our morning. It means they're on their feet, so hopefully we get one of those beautiful mature ones to come by.
Okay.
He's going down. Got
Midwest, and we just got it done here in Texas. Man, that buck, he was really favoring that front right leg. And you could tell he was definitely way more mature than that other buck, and he was limping, and I was happy to stick that rage right through him. Good stuff.
Nice work, man.
That went through him like melted butter. That Rage Extreme. Chisel tip.
Nice work. Look at that rage.
The craziest thing of all
Oh, wow.
is he's got bones sticking out the side of his leg.
Holy cow.
Man, we knew as soon as he come in chasing out of the buck, he was limping really bad, and we didn't know it was that bad. And I couldn't be more happy than to have put my tag around this guy, and just an unbelievable morning. We had a real pretty 3.5-year-old, maybe 4.5-year-old 10 slip through early, and then this guy come in chasing that 3-year-old 8-pointer, and the Rage hit its mark, and I couldn't be more happy. You know, we got it done in September, October, and here it is in November, and down in the Lone Star State. And we got it done down here too. Good stuff.
That buck was badly injured, so way to be a gamekeeper, Wade. Mark is definitely teaching you well. Well, that's all we got for this week's episode of 13's Cutting Room Floor. Make sure to subscribe to the Drury Outdoors YouTube channel for all the latest and greatest updates. And until next time, thanks for watching. This segment of DoD TV is brought to you by Mossy Oak Gamekeepers, your ultimate resource for wildlife and land management.